The doctor sat me down in October 1992 and told me I had 6 months to live. It is now 2025. I believe someone made a calculation error. My name is Ruth. I am 91 years old, and I changed 4 things. I was 69. I had smoked for 20 years. I gave up at 50, but the damage was done. Terminal lung cancer, stage 4. The oncologist was kind about it. He said, "We will do what we can, but you should put your affairs in order." I drove home. I sat in the driveway for a long time. And then I thought, right, if I have 6 months, I am going to use them properly. I had no idea the 6 months would turn into 22 years. But looking back, the diagnosis was the best thing that ever happened to me. Not because it wasn't terrifying, it was, but because it forced me to stop pretending I had unlimited time. The first thing I changed, I stopped saving things for later. I had a bottle of wine I was keeping for a special occasion. I opened it that week. I had a dress I was saving. I wore it to the supermarket. I had conversations I'd been putting off for years. I had them. When the doctor says 6 months, you suddenly see very clearly how absurd it is to wait. For what? For when? For better circumstances that may never arrive? The occasion is today. It has always been today. I am still opening the good wine. I have not stopped. The second thing, I started moving every single day without exception. Not running, not the gymnasium, walking, stretching, gardening. Just moving, daily, consistently, without waiting to feel like it. My oncologist told me that patients who kept their bodies active responded better to treatment. I cannot tell you whether the movement saved my life. I can tell you it saved my quality of life. I have gardened every morning for 22 years. This garden has never looked so good, and neither, apparently, have I. Third, I decided what I was no longer willing to carry. When you think you are dying, the things that were taking up space in your head become very obvious. The grievance you had been nursing for 11 years. The relationship you had stayed in out of habit rather than love. The version of yourself you had been performing for other people. I put them down. Not easily, but I put them down. You do not have to be dying to do this, but it helps to know that you are. The fourth thing, and honestly the simplest, I started paying attention. To the garden in the morning, to the tea while it is still warm, to the person across the table from me. When you believe you are running out of time, you stop letting it run through your fingers. You notice things. You are actually present for your own life. I spent the first 69 years of my life largely somewhere else in my head. Planning, worrying, reviewing. Not here. The diagnosis brought me here. And here is quite good, it turns out. Quite good indeed. I want to say something to whoever needs to hear it. You do not need a terminal diagnosis to start living like your time is finite. It is. Everyone's is. The doctor just made mine official. Open the good wine. Stop carrying what you can put down. Make the phone call. Not on Monday, today. I was given 6 months. I have had 22 years. And I intend to have considerably more.